Okay, Ramblers, let's get rambling.
Hello again, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Some dumb guy, still and always. Well, as a little follow-up here, my last unenveloping video, part 1, if you will. I reached out to the seller for these, waiting to hear back. The product description for both did indeed say they were in very good condition. The seller put in their product description that they do their best to describe the issues or the product or the details. I think is what it said. Describe the details. Well, I told them that I thought that level of scratching definitely deserved a mention in there. That the scratching was so severe in the copy of Pinocchio that I seriously doubt that it's playable all the way through. So at this point, I am leaving the ball in their court for some solution. So chances are I'm going to be in the market for shopping for another copy of Pinocchio. Frozen I'll go ahead and hold on to, because although the DVD is scratched up from this one, the Blu-ray, after giving it a nice little clean with a microfiber cloth, seems to be near perfect. There's some very, very light scratching on it. Nothing to really worry me or write home about, so probably going to let that one go and be okay with it. It did say very good. It didn't say like new. So we're moving on. Box here that I also got from eBay. One, so you didn't get a peanut. I mean, I always appreciate good packing, but why peanuts? The only peanuts in my life is just one, and it's Sugar, because Peanut is her nickname, but she hasn't been present for her cameo in these videos tonight. Well, speak of the devil, did you hear your name? Huh? You want a cameo? Here. Oh, come here. Oh, there she is. Oh, she just ran right behind me, between me and the couch, just passing through. Sugar's been a little bit unhappy lately because she had a couple fleas, and I had to saturate her with diatomaceous earth and outside on the deck, and she scratched the heck out of me in her displeasure. What we got now? I guess we call this a modern classic. I think that falls under the criteria here. DVD copy first. There's a little bit of a ring on it. I can't tell if that's a smudge or a scratch. Not too concerned about the DVD. It's the Blu-ray that matters in this case. That Blu-ray looks beautifully pristine. A couple little particles of dust on it. No big deal. Come on. Hate those old D-style Blu-ray cases that have the little locking, latching flap, whatever you want to call it. This is the 25th anniversary signature collection of Beauty and the Beast. I don't think I've ever seen all this one all the way through. But again, continuing the journey of picking up the Rodent House's classic animated films and not giving them a dime for it. So, screw you, Bob Iger. That's right. Okay, so next one up, DVD, almost perfect condition. Blu-ray, I'd say immaculate. Yay. The seller's looking promising. That's 2 for 2 so far. Case also looking really well. They don't like to put the years too prominent on this particular studio, so shame on them. So we're going to bypass all that because we don't care how long they run if we can't get the year as well. But for the next entry, we have Cinderella. What is that? The Diamond Edition. Been happy to find a single seller that had so many entries for this particular classification for me, or genre. Should we call it a genre? We can call it a genre. Okay, another locking flap case on this one. DVD Again, it's got another light ring around it. No sweat. Blu-ray. Beautiful. 3 for 3. Stupid latching flap. Exterior of the case looking pretty good. This entry will be... We have Sleeping Beauty. Also never seen. There she be. Next. Oh, we get a slipcover. Yay. That's a really nice slipcover too. Yay again. Anniversary edition. We're not going to tell you what anniversary on this, but it's another signature collection release and another locking flap. We have... Oh, sorry, Sugar, didn't mean to startle you. DVD. This one looks a little bit better than the others, but still has a light ring around it. The Blu-ray. Perfect again. Yay. Latching, flap closing. Case and insert, all that looking perfect. Our next entry here will be Bambi. Bambi's mom. Oh, I haven't seen this one since I was a wee lad of about 5 or 6 years old, I think. Very nice. I like this slip cover. It's cute. Excuse me, kitty. Ooh, another slip cover. And another beautiful one at that. Condition and artwork. Opening up. Yay, no latch on that one. Hi, buddy. How are you? DVD looks really great. Almost perfect. Blu-ray. The same. Buddy just did a dive bomb on one of the toys. I love watching this boy play. You know, you bring a stray in from the street, you give him a home, get him cleaned up, get him well fed, taken care of, get his injuries taken care of, he heals. This little girl here, she's adorable, but she don't play a whole lot. He's just having a good old time. Anyway, back to why you're here. We have for this entry, Lady and the Tramp. You see that all cockeyed there. You see where the top of the sleeve goes for the insert. It's all cockeyed, so I pull that out and reposition it. Look at that. Nice, beautiful, crisp slip cover on that one. Yeah, baby. Alrighty, next up, another slip cover. This one's not quite immaculate, but it's pretty darn good. It's not something I would have stuck my nose up if I found it at a store. Another signature collection release here. DVD is close to immaculate. Blu-ray is immaculate again. I'm very happy with this seller. This particular purchase is timely, and I was very happy to get as good of a deal as I did on it because, well, you shall see, this is Snow White, the original and the only as far as I'm concerned. Look, real dwarves. Real dwarves, right? Yeah, as so many audiences have rejected the recent quote-unquote live animation abomination of this film, I figured and expected demand for this one on disc to skyrocket amongst those who actually purchase and owned physical media. So I was a little concerned that I might have waited too long to make my purchase and I wouldn't be able to find one at a good price. Easy, Sugar. Easy. He wasn't doing anything with you at all. He was just jumping on the couch. It's okay, buddy. Buddy always gets sad when Sugar reacts that way to him, but he's so friendly and rambunctious and wants to make friends with her and play, and she just freaks out every time. But he doesn't understand that he has to be patient and give her space to get used to the new roommate. Anyway, so we got it. Sugar, be nice. He hasn't made a single aggressive move toward her at all, which is great. What of these I've actually seen in their entirety as a kid? It's probably been few and far between, but how similar are these stories? Doesn't some evil queen, who almost looks like to be the same character, put both of them to sleep, and both of them get awakened by some prince kissing them in their slumber? I don't know. It's just my impression, right? Let's see. I hope I'm getting the order of these right, because I'd like to present them in order, but since I can't see a year of release, I'm going to guess and hope. 2 disc sets, 2 disc and Blu-ray DVD, so one's going to be a digital copy, I'm guessing. Oh, disc 1 Blu-ray film, disc 2 Blu-ray bonus features, disc 3 DVD and features. So why does it say, oh, it says a 2-disc Blu-ray plus DVD. Ah, some dumb retard. Okay, Blu-ray, disc 1, confirming condition, beautiful, immaculate. I've seen this film once. I didn't care for it too much. It's a sequel. I love the original one. Disc 2, immaculate. And have considered DVD smudgy but immaculate. Consider giving it a second chance, and while I was perusing this particular seller, knowing that I could do some combined shipping, this particular seller, by the way, is like $6 is your max shipping rate for anything you get. I thought, you know what, I'm going to try to maximize my purchasing power. So I went through and scrolled through everything that this particular seller had and saw this one, and I said, you know what, for the price I can potentially get it for shipped, this might be my best opportunity. And it is Pirates of the Caribbean. Is this Dead Man's Chest? Yes. So hey, look, there's number 2 there. I did get the order right. Doesn't say anything, I don't think, on the front, so that's interesting. So yeah, I'm going to continue that on. I love the original Pirates of the Caribbean. I thought that was a great fun ride. Had a lot of fun with that one. So I was really disappointed when I didn't like the second one, and would like to see if I can rectify that. Good opportunity. Same thing, do 2-disc Blu-ray on this one. Again, it's got 3 discs. 2-disc Blu-ray, it says disc 1 Blu-ray, feature film, disc 2 exclusive Blu-ray bonus. So what's the 3rd disc that's in this? Oh, that's interesting. Feature disc DVD. And it's not mentioned anywhere on the front or the back. It says 2-disc Blu-ray. And then on the back it says 2-disc Blu-ray. It lists both discs and what was on each one. There's no mention of a DVD at all. That's interesting. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I'm just wondering if maybe this isn't the original insert, but that would be kind of silly. The spine doesn't seem to be holding this first disc in here at all. It won't lock in place. I don't see any damage with it, but it's not holding it. It was loose when I opened up the case. Won't click back in. Disc 2 Blu-ray, immaculate. And for S&G, we'll check the DVD. Looks like some off-gassing, but otherwise immaculate. Be very careful about this one. But continuing on, we have Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. And look at it. Number 3. It's a shame I no longer have the original case for part 1, so I might do a repackaging trilogy, because I'm not going to go any further than this. I'm not going to worry about any. I haven't seen any of the other films in this franchise. Don't really have any interest in it. I think they, from what I hear, they just continue to go further and further off the rails. Hey, Sugar. Bye, Sugar. Yeah, Sugar she plays a part, but with Buddy. But she doesn't really come across as being stressed out by him. She'll hiss at him. She'll defensively bat at him if he gets too close, too fast. But she'll sleep within 2 feet of him as long as I'm close by, or even sometimes when I'm in the next room. Yeah, she just doesn't seem to be particularly bothered as long as he keeps his distance, which I'm grateful for. Next up, we've got a season of TV. Disc 1, Immaculate. This was described as like new condition. I think maybe all of these were, if memory serves, but I know these ones specifically were. Disc 2's Immaculate, and Disc 3, Immaculate. So aside from a couple of corner creases in this multi-fold box, which I'm not a big fan of, it won't stay in it for indefinitely. I'm certainly satisfied enough with it, especially for the price I got it for. What we have here, season 1 of The Simpsons. I have, I think, 6, 7, 8, or 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. So I've got a random assortment of basically the peak and a little bit later of Simpsons. And eventually I'd like to start at the beginning and work my way through it up to the point where it no more bueno. I've got to figure out the ideal stopping point before things start to decline, but this is a good starting. And next up, another TV season. Oh, little fingerprints there, but no damage. Is that clicked in there? Oh, that went in there really easily. This is an interesting case on this one. Disc 2, Immaculate with 1 fingerprint. Uh-oh, got a loose disc. Come back, loose disc. Don't get away from me. Oh. Where's my, I don't think I kept my microfiber cloth handy, did I? Oh boy, my leg's asleep. Anyway, t-shirt's off. I think we're still in, there might be a slight issue with that, but it might clean off with a proper cloth. So I'm not gonna gripe as long as it plays on this one. And this is disc 4, fingerprint, but otherwise good. Yay. Flap, 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 flappity flap. Don't like flaps, don't like foldings. It's one of my least favorite case designs, which was still very popular in the early days of TV on DVD. This case is not as immaculate as the other, but still perfectly serviceable. What we have is Season 2 of The Simpsons. Uh-oh. Head swap. Which is kind of funny because if you look at how these discs are laid out, we're going to use disc 1 as the example here. Here you go. You go, line up Homer, or you can take Homer's body and rotate him around. You go, oop. Or, oh no, what has happened to my body? I think I have drank too many Slurpees. Or you put him over with Mr. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that or why. But every disc does that in this whole set. So if you're inclined to mix and match heads and bodies, well, you know what? Knock yourself out. Because you can even rearrange the discs. Take Lisa's head and put it on Homer, or Lisa's body and put it on Homer's head if you want to. Okay, that's that. No more Mohicans. So yeah, it's a Rodent House extravaganza of usedness, with the exception of this bad boy from my last video. We're on our way. This was a long time in coming. I kept putting it off, and I'm like, okay, I need to start putting a devoted effort into it. I want to get all of the classic animated films in the Rodent House's catalog. I want to get at least, the first 10 to 12 seasons, I think, of The Simpsons lined out. I now have Firefly to go with, Serenity. I've completed my Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy. get frozen over here. I don't have to worry about that anymore. We will deal with the seller on Pinocchio and see how they want to resolve this. But I'm going to start probably immediately seeking out a replacement, because odds are I'll just get a refund on it. I ended up having to buy it for more money somewhere else. We'll see. So I'm gonna have to make a animated checklist for that and make sure I get everything. And for a brief moment, I was actually afraid that I duplicated a purchase, and I'm still not 100% sure I didn't. I still have some things in transit. Next up, Kino Lorber's March Madness. So stay tuned. What'd you think, cumulatively, of the Rodent House used collection? My used endeavor, right? What do you think of these? Do you own any of them? Have any thoughts on any of them? Have you picked up anything yourself to add to your library? Let me know. Word box below. We like it. It's fun. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.
Alan.